This is going to be a demo on creating a pad. After you've put in the proper name in the specification tree, and then for my class, the students add their name here. You should have an absolute axis. Your geometrical set should be renamed to construction geometry. I'm going to grab this bar to move it over to show you its full name. And we should be working in the part body. So you got to make sure to remember to define the in-work object for the part body every time before you start this sketch. I'm just going to create a simple sketch profile and make a pad from it. I select the YZ plane, and then the option will come up here after you select the YZ plane to go into the Sketcher workbench. You'll notice in the top left corner, I'm in the part design workbench, and when I click on this, it will switch this part design to Sketcher. I'm now in the Sketch workbench. For whatever reason during my update, oh no, I just updated my computer and I bet all my preferences are wrong. You have to make sure to turn on the grid so you can see it. Make sure we're on snap to grid. And if you don't have the action pad, you can right click, display, and hit the action pad to turn it on. Alright, from the previous exercises, we've learned how to zoom down, up, and also slide the axis out of the way so we're not working on that axis. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and select the sketch, and we're just going to create a simple rectangle. I'll start here at the 1 and 1 position, and I'll come over here at 4 inches on the width, 2 inches height. I'm using my grid to establish that because I've already established my settings for my sketcher. Alright, so I'm at 2 and 4, and I'm going to establish this line and this line. Actually, I always grab the bottom line first. That's my datum A, and this represents datum B. So with those two lines highlighted, we're going to use the dialog box option under constraints to apply the anchors. Once I apply the anchors, it will lock those down and use those as the datums. So when I change the dimensions, they will go to the 4-inch dimension will go towards the right, and the 2-inch dimension will add height. So we're going to use the dialog box, turn on fix. Remember to move the horizontal and vertical. Select OK. Under the sketch analysis, I can see that I have a closed profile, which is something you must have to make a solid. And under solving, it says that it is constrained. Once I have that, I can go to the standard tab and hit exit application. This will take me out of the Sketcher workbench and bring me into part design. In the part design workbench is where you will create solids. By default, the sketch is in the part body and it is highlighted already. All I have to do is hit the pad feature and key in a length. I'll go 5 inches and reverse the direction. So you can see I put my cursor here. When I put my cursor here, it tells me it's going to invert the direction. I can hit preview to take a look at it. It's kind of already previewing though anyways. So I'm going 5 inches backwards in the negative X direction. These dimensions are from my constraints in my sketch. I'll select OK. And that's all you have to do to create a pad.